Hello and welcome to part 2 of episode 15, featuring and co-starring the kebab, and now being made into a kebab pizza by me, Nicho's dad. Right, first things first, get me glasses, because I can't see anything. Okay. I can see now. There you are. Give it a shave. Yeah. Right. First things first then. Remove your ring. I'm trying not to say anything. So. Right. I'm not going to say anything. I'm an adult. Get your knife. Be very careful though. It's sharp. That's because it's a knife. Right. So. I've got some onion already done. So I'm going to get my onion that I've already done. I'm going to use that over here. Right? Well, you can follow me for God's sake. Right? So, we've got our kebab meat that we cooked earlier today. On the last episode, I made some pizza bases. So, one of them that I made is here. So, my pizza base is already done. Yeah, so that's already done. Now what I tend to like to do is to pick a sauce. A lot of people will use spicy sauces because it's a kebab, but I actually like the Cantonese. It just gives it a bit of a twang. So, get my Cantonese sauce, place a little bit on the pizza base. Oh God, it smells nice. I don't know about Cantonese. I know it's you'd say no, it'll never go together, but it does. It's just a nice taste with the kebab meat. So I'll get that on there, spread it around. Done. Done. On mine, I like to put quite a lot of kebab meat, so we'll actually, before I do that, get some of my cheese. I'm gonna fire if you don't follow me, for God's sake. Right, so you get some of your cheese, you plough that on. That just helps everything to blend together. So a little bit of cheese, done. Bob's your auntie's uncle's niece. Get your kebab meat. Place that here, there and everywhere. Oh yeah. Okay. So you've got your kebab meat, you've got your Cantonese sauce, got a little bit of cheese on there already. Then what I like to do, as my preference, is to get some mushroom. I like the chestnut variety. I like to cut them. You only want one or two max. Get a bit more of your sauce. Like I said, it's my preference to have Cantonese. A lot of people would probably have a sweet chilli. And that would taste nice, definitely. But I'm a lover of both Chinese. Well, to be honest, I like everything. But my preference is get your mushrooms. You've got your kebab mate. You've got your pizza base that I made the other week. So yeah, your mushrooms all on there. Done. Then, like I said, you want your onion. Here's the onion that I cut earlier. That'll give it some, just a lovely bit of crunch. Right. That's your onion on. You've got your mushroom on. You've got your kebab meat on. Now, on top of that, I like to use my Chinese, every herb you can think of. Herb, excuse me. No, I'm not going to put, no, I'm not going to put gunning garlic on, Scott, for God's sake. God, you'd think Lee was here. Here's my 5 spice Chinese. Actually, it goes absolutely perfect when you put it on this. So just a smidgen over the top of my pizza. And then get your cheese and bang it on there. I'm using red Leicester because it doesn't detract the flavours too much onto the cheese then. Otherwise I love a mature cheese, but like I say, you don't want to detract too much from the flavours that you've already got on there. So there you are. You got some cheese on there, you got your mushrooms, your kebab mate, your onions, your Cantonese sauce, a bit more of your 5 spice. That will just nicely melt in as the cheese goes on. Oh, go on then. God, I can hear Scott in the back of my mind going, put some garlic on, Rich, put some garlic on. Oh God, go on then. I'll put some garlic on and I'll put some aromat. It's not fat, it's aromat. So I'm going to plough some of that on as well, because that'll just give it a pizzazz. So yeah, there's your aromat. It's not fat aromat. I'm not going to put soy sauce on because it's going to be perfect enough with that. Oh no, okay, I'll put some soy sauce on. Right, bit of soy sauce, just to make sure it's got a nice of moisture in there. Right, and then last thing to do, which is what I said I wouldn't do, but I am, a bit of garlic sauce, because you can't beat a bit of garlic. Believe me, you'll be going, oh, what the hell is he putting on there? Well, I'll tell you what, it tastes absolutely grand. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So I'll plough that up to 150, because all I'm warming it through, that's all I'm doing, warming it through. I shall get my little dinkery-doo. There's that next to there. Get my pizza, put that on there, and voila, that's your pizza. And that's going to be absolutely spot on. You see my body's well been working out. I work out. Okay. Right, so that's going in my cooker. Move that down from earlier. Hey presto, done. That's going to warm through. And that is going to be absolutely spiffing. So I shall give you a picture of it when I'm finished, just before I munch into it. And yeah, keep that in your mind, that recipe, because it absolutely makes a fantastic pizza. Does, you know? I'm here all week. So thanks for watching. Hope you tune in for next segment, because I'm going to be doing some cakes next. I might even do some scones. Or my grandma's favourite, I might do some rock buns. But anyways, tune in for that. Thanks very much, and peace on earth.